Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show to get my thoughts on the first of two divisional round games here on a damn Saturday. We're talking about the Denver Broncos beating the Buffalo Bills. 33-30 reaction in overtime. Man, the main talking point is going to be some controversial calls in the fourth quarter. That interception, and then I thought the second pass interference on Tre'Davious White was pass interference. I thought the second one was. The Taron Johnson, I thought it was kind of a soft call. It still would have been 15 yards because of the roughing the pass. That was an idiotic play, I thought. But I don't know about that interception, man. It's a close call. But it looked like, to me, Brandon Cooks had the ball and his knee was down, would have been down by contact, is what it looked like. Doesn't the tie go to the receiver? And they didn't review this, by the way. Like, you got to at least review it. But maybe Brandon Cooks didn't survive the ground. He should have had that. I don't know how the hell he didn't catch that shit. It's a close call. But whatever you go with in the field, it was probably, even if they did review it, it probably would have stood. But I don't know, man. It was close. I mean, obviously, I really wanted to see Josh Allen, the Buffalo Bills, make a far run. But that was as stressful as a football game you'll watch as a neutral fan. Bills fans, I'm gutted for you. I'm no ref, but man, it looked like a catch and his knee was down. He only ripped the ball out after his knee was down. I think it's down by contact, but I'm not a ref, so. But Josh Allen, man, never won an overtime game in his career. Now 0-3 in the postseason. Look, there were good. He had good moments in this game, but there were some bad ones. Like, you gotta go back to it, because how many points they lose by? 3 for halftime. He had a stupid pitch back. Broncos recover the fumble. They get 3 points, and they lose by 3. He had another fumble, which that one I don't blame him for, because Nick Bonito really come off the edge unblocked. Yeah, man, now 0-3 in the postseason and overtime. But that was a classic. Shout out to the Bills for going in the road, forcing overtime, dealing with lots of injuries, but the Broncos are headed to the championship. But the officiating down the stretch was interesting, to say the least. I'm not saying the Tre'Davious White or the Bosa calls were back, because I thought those were the right calls, but those other two were, I thought they were questionable. But if the Bills can't make it this year, they're never going to win it, man. No Lamar, no Mahomes. I don't know if anyone has it worse than Bills fans, man. Getting to the playoffs every year just for it to end in heartbreak. You know, they got down 23-10. They come back and take the lead. Broncos end up forcing, Broncos get a touchdown, and then the Bills kick a field goal right down the middle from 50. But Bo Nix, I will say, he was good, like 26-46, 279, 3 touchdowns. He was inconsistent at times, but he was in rhythm. He was in rhythm, then out of it, and carried Denver multiple times with their season on the line. Really definition of the season. Like, sometimes there's inconsistent. He was in rhythm and then out of it, then gets back in the clutch time, and he did. And Will Lutz with the field goal to win it. Five turnovers. If it's 4, maybe, or if you cut out, maybe if you don't turn the ball over, if you turn the ball over one last time, you might win. Maybe 3, maybe definitely wins, but the turnovers really hurt him, man. And Josh Allen had good moments in this game at times, and then he had an interception where he tried to go for it all on one play, and then I think he had 3 fumbles, lost 2 of them. Before halftime, that one was bad. The other one, he got rocked from behind, pause. He had a third fumble? I don't remember. James Cook also lost a fumble, so you fumble 5 times, you lose 3 of them. Their defense couldn't get a clutch stop in the fourth quarter when they needed it, when they were up 27-23. And then the controversial calls at the end. But I'm not going to use that as an excuse for the Bills. They turned the ball over too much, and the Broncos did stop their running game a little bit there in the fourth quarter. Like, James Cook was running the ball pretty good most of this game, but the Broncos were able to kind of shut that down. And this was a huge moment when it was 24-23. Bills had all the momentum. The Broncos were able to hold them to a field goal, and they go and get a touchdown, take the lead. The Bills ended up forcing overtime, but that was a huge moment. But, man, even if I thought it was caught, I felt like he should have caught it. But I thought he caught it. I just thought he caught it. Like, I thought he was down. Like, he catches the ball, and he's down right here. I don't know, man. I'm trying not to seem like I'm making excuses here. But I don't get it, man. He just looked down to me, but give credit to Bo Nix. Like, he had a clutch drive in the fourth quarter when he needed it. And then some pass interferences there at the end, and the roughing the passer pretty much sealed Buffalo's fate. But Josh Allen, he had good and bad moments in this game. Bo Nix was kind of inconsistent. He was in rhythm at times. Sometimes wasn't. But I don't know, man. Dual possession goes to the offense. Receiver had the ball until hitting the ground. Like, he was down with contact, therefore it should be a catch. I don't know, man. I don't want to seem like I'm making excuses for Josh Allen because I'm a neutral fan. He didn't have his best day. Bo Nix, I wouldn't say he had his best day, but he's a great leader. Like, sometimes sometimes there's good, sometimes he's bad, but sometimes that's all quarterbacks. So, credit to them. The Ravens and the Bills are just, feels like the same team, man. And a late quarterback, there's just sometimes just sloppy with the ball and a bunch of mistake-prone teammates. Like, it just feels like they're the same, man. Yeah, let's go over the stat sheet. But this was a phenomenal game, man. I think it was 20-10 at halftime. Then it was 23-10 at one point. Then the Broncos, and then Buffalo makes it 23-17. Then they take the lead. They get a field goal. Then they got 2 field goals in the fourth quarter. Denver gets a touchdown, and then Buffalo gets the field goal, sent to overtime, and then Denver wins it. But this is a fun, super fun back and forth AFC divisional game here. What a way to kick this off, man. This divisional round, the playoffs. Let's go over the stat sheet, and then I'll wrap it up. But Denver, they move on to the AFC Championship. They improved to 15-3, 9-1 at home. This season, they scored 33 points. They scored 3 in the first quarter, 17 in the second quarter, 3 in the third quarter, 7 in the fourth quarter, and 3 in overtime. Buffalo ends their year 13-6, man. 5-4 on the road. Overall this year, they scored 7 in the first quarter, 3 in the second quarter, 7 in the third quarter, 13 in the fourth quarter, 9 in overtime. Bo Nix, 26 of 46, 279, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. They really couldn't run the ball much in this game, so it was really up to Bo Nix, and I'll give it to him. There were times where he was out of rhythm, but that's because people really weren't getting open for the most part. Bo Nix was pretty good this game, I can't even lie. 12 runs, 29 yards, he's their leading rusher. McLaughlin, 4 runs, 21 yards. Harvey, 6 runs, 20 yards receiving. Marvin Mims, 8 catches, 93 yards, and a touchdown. Cortland Sutton, 4 catches, 53 yards. R.J. Harvey, 5 catches, 46 yards. Lil Jordan, 2 catches, 33 yards, and a touchdown. Pat Bryant, 3 catches, 32 yards. Frank Crum, an offensive lineman, 1 catch, 7 yards, and a touchdown. Ingram and Beatty with 1 catch for 7 yards. They had 4 fumbles. They had 4 fumble recoveries, I think. 3 of them defensively. Defensively, they had 3 sacks, 4 TFLs, 1 interception by P.J. Locke, and then 1 interception by Jaquan McMillan. Will Lutz, 4 for 4 on field goals, including the game winner. Josh Allen, 25 of 39, 283, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He had 3 fumbles, I believe. James Cook, 24 runs, 117 yards. Josh Allen, 12 runs, 66 yards. Receiving, Kincaid, 6 catches, 83 yards, and a touchdown. I don't think he got involved until the second half. Shakir, 7 catches, 75 yards. Ray Davis, 2 catches, 33 yards. Dawson Knox, 3 catches, 32 yards. James Cook, 2 catches, 24 yards. Brandon Cooks, 2 catches, 20 yards. Keon Coleman, 1 catch, 10 yards, and a touchdown. Mako Hardman, 1 catch, 4 yards, and a touchdown. Curtis Samuel, 1 catch for 2 yards. Also, Mako Hardman had a drop. And then they had 5 fumbles, 3 of them they lost. They had no sacks, 5 TFLs, 1 interception, 3 yards by Deion Walker. We got a fat man touchdown and a fat man interception the same game. Matt Prater, 3 for 3 on field goals. And let's go over the team stats here, ladies and gentlemen. Bills had 28 first downs. They were 10 of 15 on third down, 101 on fourth down, 78 total plays, 449 total yards, 5 yards a play, 6 yards a pass, 183 rushing yards on 36 attempts, 5 yards per carry, 3 for 5 in the red zone, 5 penalties for 68 yards, had 5 turnovers with 3 fumbles and 2 interceptions, 40 minutes time of possession. Denver had 22 first downs, 8 of 16 on third down, 1 on fourth down, 68 total plays, 349 total yards, 5 yards a play, 6 yards per pass, 70 rushing yards on 22 attempts, 3.2 carry, 1 for 4 in the red zone, 3 penalties for 20 yards, 1 turnover, 1 interception, 29 minutes of time of possession. But yeah, man, 33-30 is your final. Hell of a way to start this divisional. But if any Broncos fans are watching, so I'm not making excuses for Josh Allen. It's just, I don't know, man. That interception's kind of questionable. I thought it was a catch, but honestly, it doesn't matter what I say. Broncos are moving on. Bo Nix played good. I can't even lie, because they didn't run the ball. They didn't run the ball much, but it's because they really couldn't for the most part. So it was really up to Bo Nix, and he come up clutch when they needed at the end. But that, I don't know, man. I mean, maybe you like the controversy. It just takes away from a great game. And the Bills did everything they could in this one. But I thought Brandon Cooks had that catch. I thought he caught the ball and was down. But I'm not going to say the game was stolen from him. Just, the roster kind of killer. Like, it's not a super team. Their roster is good. It's not like it's a super team. It's a good team. But it should have been down by contact. You got to at least review it. Like, possession, touchdown. The corner never had any possession until he's rolled over. But, kind of questionable, but the turnovers, though, hurt them. Some fumbles. But the Trey White defensive pass interference, it just, I don't know, the refs decide, it's just they pick and choose when to call it. Like, there was one, what was it? Like, that one Trey White was pass interference, but so was the one on Cooks when they decide not to call it. It's kind of a terrible ending to a great game. But yeah, but Josh Allen overall, that last INT, I don't know, I thought it was a catch, but I guess if it is, it's on Cooks, not Josh Allen. But he had 3 turnovers where his fault. Well, one of them, yeah, before halftime, the fumble where he got blindsided, I guess. But he also made a ton of massive plays. But he did miss the game-winning TD and dirted a screen to go up 8 points beforehand. I don't know what to think. Like, he was up and down. Like, those plays, missed open. I guess because he felt the pressure because there was a Broncos defender near him. I guess he felt the pressure and dirted a screen. I don't know what to think. He was up and down. But, yeah, it's really got to say for this game, man. Hell of a game, though. It's fun back and forth, back and forth. It looked like Denver was going to pull away there. Third quarter after that fumble, but Buffalo was able to come back, but Denver gets it done. That's really all I got to say for this video, man. So, leave a like, subscribe for more. Tell us how you like. Peace, and I'll see you here for the second game later, Seattle, San Francisco.